Dímelo, mi gente, Marcucci here again, bringing another video, and we're going to be talking about Pendle. Pendle is actually one I really like. I haven't invested in them, but they have a lot going for them, so stay tuned until the end of the video. We're going to be talking about kind of like their financials and the revenue, and how you could collect this revenue. Anyways, it's about $4.74. Market cap is 761 million. Which is a lot. It's number 91 right now. Volume is extremely high, so 111 million. Fully diluted valuation is 1.2 billion, so a little bit higher. Total supply is 258 million, and circulating supply is 160 million. We can see here it's had a great year from this, last year. It started at around, let's see, like 73 cents. Right now it's almost $5, so 568% increase this past year. It started at around like $1.25. So even so, it's had a great year. All time, it's only up all time 149%. So this could have a huge run. From the all-time low, it is up 114,000%. So it was the lowest it's ever been is 3 cents. From the all-time high, which the all-time high was 6 months ago, it's only down 36%. So it was $7.52. So can it get there? Absolutely. So let's watch a short video. We see the token unlocks here. Most of it is liquidity incentives, advisors, everything. And as of September 2024, so last month, all those like benefits to team members and everything are fully diluted. So the unlocks finish in 2030, it seems like. But Tokenomics here says, as of September 2024, all team and investors tokens have fully vested. An increase to circulating supply will be contributed by incentives and ecosystem building. So one of the best tokenomics we have seen so far. We can see here the supply increase over time. So anyways, what is Pendle? So this is an introduction straight from their YouTube. So let's see.
Yield farming is one of the bread and butter of earning in DeFi. The general way of doing this is by putting your assets into a yield farm and getting a fluctuating yield in return. But that's boring. What if we told you that there are better ways to get better yields? Introducing Pendle Finance, a yield optimization protocol that lets you get the most out of your yields. In this video, we'll talk about what are yield-bearing assets, what is yield tokenization, and how Pendle can help you get better yields. In DeFi, yields are usually earned by holding yield-bearing assets. A few examples for yield-bearing assets are the ST-ETH token you receive from staking ETH in Lido, the LP tokens you get from providing liquidity to Uniswap, or the SDAI tokens you acquire from depositing DAI into Spark Protocol. Ultimately, by holding all of these tokens, you are earning yield. At Pendle, we help you earn better yields from these assets with a little DeFi magic called yield tokenization. Let's do a quick dive. Yield tokenization is just a simple affair of splitting yield-bearing assets, like staked ETH, into two parts, principal and yield. This concept is similar to the bond stripping mechanism in traditional finance, where you strip the coupons off the bonds to produce zero coupon bond, the principal, and coupons, yield. With Pendle, we can now trade these two things separately. And by doing so, we unlock a bunch of cool yield trading strategies, like fixed yield and long yield. But we'll touch more on these in our upcoming videos. Using these yield trading strategies, you'll be able to gain control over your DeFi yields like never before. You can earn stable and predictable returns through fixed yields, increase your yield exposure, or just simply stack more rewards on top. The possibilities are endless. You see, the idea of yield trading isn't new. In fact, it's one of the biggest markets out there in traditional finance, called interest rate derivatives. Despite generating hundreds and trillions of dollars in notional value annually, the same market, however, remains one of the smallest still in DeFi. Pendle Finance is operating in this area of untapped potential, helping our users to unlock the full potential of DeFi yields. Similar to traditional finance, we foresee that this will be the next crucial step in growing the digital space. That's it for today's video. If you want to learn more in-depth about yield trading, its strategies, and Pendle Finance, check out our next video right here.
So that's basically what Pendle is. And I am super bullish in these crypto, assets or tokens or anything that really disrupts traditional finance. Not really disrupt, but kind of makes it easier and, taps into their potential. I don't think traditional finance is going to completely go away, but this is something that we will see moving forward. And what's cool about this is the two ways that they, generate revenue. So is through the yield token fee. So Pendle collects a 3% fee from all yield accrued by all yield tokens in existence and all yields from the SY. So I think it's standardized yield of matured unredeemed PT and yield token fees on point. So this is the way that they basically collect revenue, and they collect a lot, and it has been increasing a lot. Let's now go over Etherscan and see their top 10 holders. So their top 10 holders hold a lot. I will say though, it is good. Decentralization score is good, so 63%. When I see 63%, to me, that's like a 85, 90 plus, because we haven't really seen this type of number as of recently. But I will say they do have a mint function, so always, like I say, look at the contract. And the top 10 holders hold 66%. And let's see who the holders are actually. So Pendle v Pendle, so this is their voting token. So Binance holds 12% and Arbitrum holds 11%. Crypto.com here at 1%. So, always make sure, and they don't have that many holders actually, like 40,000 holders. I mean, the number is increasing, I'm not gonna lie. But 40,000 holders, not too many. So there's a lot of room to grow, obviously. This is how their website looks like. These are like the kind of yields that they offer. So this is the Athena one. So they offer 14%, USD 00 plus 20%, and EBTC. I haven't really heard about EBTC, but there's like a Bitcoin Fi, kind of token. Offers 4.76%. Their website is pretty cool and is cross-chain compatible, so you could use it on Ethereum, Arbitrum, BNB, and Optimism. So bullish on these ones. Trusted by Binance Labs, and they have audits from pretty credible sources in Web3. Chain security I've heard about before, and they're trusted by Uniswap and Avi. So this is kind of what they look like. These are their different markets. So they have the long yield APY and the fixed APY. Athena. They have Punt BTC, Corn, Zero, USDC, 0.5. They have the different pools as well here that you could see. And for someone that I haven't done much yield farming, but a lot of people love yield farming, this is, pretty great to see. And you can see here the leaderboard. So like this guy, his PNL is $11 million. So you could basically copy his trades. Right now, he doesn't have any assets, but if you scroll down here, you can see I saw one, maybe he was in the top 50. You could just basically copy their trades if they start doing one right now. And they have this Pendle, which is like their voting, like their governor's token. It earns you boost for liquidity provision APY, so it's boosted 2.5%. You receive a share of the protocol's revenue. You get to vote on incentives, and you can receive swap fees from voted pools. That's pretty amazing. They do have a lockup period of 1 month, 6 months, 12 months, and 2 years. We can see here, I think it's 1,000 Pendle that you currently have to lock up. So quite a amount of money, $4,000. But if you believe in them, you might as well collect some fees, right? This is kind of their website, not their website, their Twitter, 135,000 followers. It's good, but obviously we like to see that number at 1 million, so there's a lot of room to grow there. And last but not least, my favorite part of the video, so TVL, total value locked, it's increased this year. It reached almost 7 billion, is 6.71. It has since then decreased, not what we like to see, but I do think it's gonna go up sometime soon. We see here revenue and fees, so increase even with TVL going down. They're almost about to break 20 million, and they're really close to reaching it, and it's just gone a straight line up. So can't even be mad about that. Active addresses and new addresses too, number keeps increasing, obviously what we like to see. Active addresses 120,000, new addresses 38,000. New addresses is not increasing with the active addresses, but it is what it is. And total transactions, 182,000 transactions. So, and last but not least, developers. They don't have that many developers, but I'm assuming you don't need that many developers for something like this. Maybe you do, but I really don't think so. And speaking of developers or kind of their team, I couldn't find much information about their team. I did find this white paper, and it's written by Vu Win and Long Vuong. Sorry if I butchered their names, but it looks like apparently that's the team behind. I always like to check who the team is, but really couldn't find much information. Anyways, this is not something I am currently invested in, but I would love to invest in something like this. I think it could, it could definitely touch like the tokenized real world assets, like hype train that's going around. This is definitely a top 100 coin, definitely a top 50 coin if you ask me. Definitely blowing by $2 billion in market cap. This is definitely a $5 to $10 billion market cap. I don't know how much that would be. Probably, maybe around 2x is what, $8. So probably like 10 to 15, maybe $20 at the highest. I do believe this is definitely gonna pump. Anyways, inject your thoughts. Please let me know what you think about the video. And as always, please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.